Hi, welcome to the channel. We have a big book haul today. So basically I haven't done a book haul since December and we are in the end of March right now. Not really sure when this is going up, but we are filming it now. So basically we have 3 full months of books that I've hauled. And if you guys know, I have significantly cut down on how many books I'm allowed to buy. And I've really like set rules for myself about how I am buying books. So this year my goal is primarily only books that I've already read, or I mean, that's not really the case here, but that very special editions of books or like authors that I've read from before and I'm really anticipating books from them. And a few of them also are subscriptions that I was subscribed to and have since canceled. I'm still subscribed to Broken Binding and Arcane Society, but aside from that, we are saying no more subscriptions for this year. That might change, who knows. I say that all the time, but like I can guarantee I will change at a moment's notice if something exciting comes out. But for where we're at right now, those are all that we're subscribed to, and those are really all the books that are coming in. So that is most of the books that are today, is just random subscription, random things I've gotten. And yeah, there we go. So let's just dive into this. I have a few books that are my husband's that I thought I would share too because they're books that I've loved. And I'll say he is making his way through the Cosmere right now. So we have these two that technically he bought, but they are now part of my library because I've decided I'm going to make one of my shelves a Brandon Sanderson focus shelf. And you know, I, for some reason, even though he is my favorite author, did not own all of his books, and we are slowly remedying that. So we have Warbreaker and Arcanum Unbounded, which I don't even know if I've read this one, if we're being very honest. I don't think so. Because I know I've read, like, there's Edge Dancer, which takes place between Words of Radiance and Oathbringer. I've read that. But then I'm seeing like The Emperor's Soul. I don't think I actually have. So this is one that I might need to take a look at some point and read, but we have this one. And then Warbreaker, I've always wanted to own a copy of it, just never got around to it. And I will say we also bought Elantris, but I do believe we lent our copy of it to our nephews. So yeah, these are new. They are in my new and devoted Brandon Sanderson shelf. And then 2 that I thrifted. So I got The Great Hunt and The Shadow Risings, book 3 and 4, and the Wheel of Times. Wheel of Times, oh my god. I have been very slowly collecting all the books that are like in this format because I hate the new covers that have come out. They are so minimal. They are so boring. I want this. I want classic fantasy, slightly shitty looking covers for all of my fantasy books. And yeah, this is what I want through and through. So as I find them in thrift stores, I am slowly buying all of the editions that I find. I'm kind of doing the same with like Robin Hobb books as well. And yeah, I think these are so much more fun than anything you see currently being released. So I want these. I want all of them. And Wheel of Time is one of my all-time favorite series. I'm honestly a little upset with myself that I haven't worked on collecting them before now. Before I'd just been kind of like, I guess, picking up one here or there, but very happy to have both of these in hand. And they're only $5 each, so you know, can't say no to that. And then the one other book I thrifted was How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying. This was a book that came out last year, really enjoyed. It's about a girl who's in this, like, basically it feels like a video game where she is tasked with defeating the Dark Lord and is constantly dying and then being reborn and constantly going on this mission over and over again. And after doing it for hundreds of times, she decides to give up and try, like, why don't I just become the Dark Lord instead and see if what I can do with this. And I thought it was super fun. And yeah, I'm once again one book that I read and loved and very happy to add to my collection. I have like 3 books that aren't special editions, so we might as well look at those ones first and then we can just go into all of the many special edition books. So the first one I will bring up, I literally just picked this up yesterday. The receipt's still in it, and it's Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This just came out last week and I could not be more excited for it. So this is newest Hunger Games book. It's Haymitch's story, and I think that this is going to be truly fantastic to read. One of my like all-time favorite series, and something that I just like, you know, could not be more happy that we are getting more Hunger Games books in the world. So I haven't read it yet, but do anticipate that I will be diving into this very soon. Then I have The Burning God by R.F. Kuang. This is book 3 in the Poppy War series. Romance, and I got this one. Actually, we did a gift exchange for my book club this year, and I'm so happy to have gotten this one. Just super fun. Like, I'm really glad we did like a Secret Santa gift exchange, and we all put like a little list of books that we were interested in getting. It was like the best idea we've ever done, but I can't wait. I've still only read book 1. I've started book 2, but I have not quite made it there, and I need to desperately get to this one because I am so excited. Book 1 was just like the most brutal, intense war story ever, and I feel like we're following very much like an anti-hero and just a truly insane warrior, and as she is kind of conquering in this one more. Can't wait. The only other non-special edition that we have is Empire Silence by Christopher Vergio. I'm very excited to get to this one. It is a space opera fantasy series that looks so fantastic. We are basically following this one man, Hadrian, who is responsible for destroying a sun and killing billions of people. And we're following his story. We're following why, like what happened, what led to him doing this, and how he ended up defeating all of these people. I'm really excited. I hear really good things about this one. A lot of people seem to really be obsessed with this series, which makes me very excited also. And I've been like really needing a good space opera to get into lately. I'm just about done with The Expanse, and I feel like I need another book kind of that vein, where it just, you know, takes place on multiple planets. There's vast world that we're following and a vast like intergalactic war. I need something like that in my life again, and I feel like this could actually be like the best thing for it, like that one thing that I need next. So I'm going to be reading this very soon. I have it planned for a video too, so you know, don't be surprised if you see my thoughts on this one soon. All right, where should we go next? So all the rest of these are now special editions, which that's fine. And like I said, some of them are boxes that I am no longer subscribed to, so I will tell you about that. I'll tell you where I sourced all of them. First off, I have Deep End by Ellie Hazelwood. So this is a special edition, but it was just like the publisher's special edition, I guess. I got it just from Indigo, so it wasn't like anything too extravagant, you know. This is her latest romance, and it's, I believe, a college sports romance, swimmer romance, believe it or not. I haven't read it yet, but I have heard from a lot of people that this one is by far her steamiest book, and apparently very different from all of the other ones she's written. So I'm intrigued. I love Ellie Hazelwood. I love pretty much everything she's written, so I'm excited. I'm just really excited to dive into this one. Ooh, next, this Mask of Mirrors, first book I've gotten from the Broken Binding. It's so pretty. Oh my god. And like, just look at that. I recently was able to subscribe to their fantasy subscription, and I'd been on the waiting list for at least, I feel like 8 months or something. So I am so excited that I'm finally on the list and I'm getting this. And they just do beautiful editions of entire series that are completed. And they send you like, so for this one, it's 3 months. We got, I believe this was January, we got Mask of Mirrors, then February, March were the next 2 books in the series. So I'm just waiting for my other ones to come in. And so beautiful. I am so intensely excited to be finally subscribed to this. I've been seeing the Broken Binding editions for so long now, and I just cannot get over how much I love them. Their next series they're doing, it is the Magician Rift War saga by Raymond Feist, and that's a series that I deeply love, so I cannot be more excited. But this one, I believe it's Italian inspired. There is some kind of person who I believe is posing as a noblewoman and just kind of conning a family. Haven't looked too much into it, haven't read it yet because I do partially want to wait for the whole series to be here so I can just binge them all, but I do need to share that this is the prettiest thing in the world. Okay, I believe this was the owlcrate adult January book or December, one of the two. It is Watermoon, and I think this is pretty, but at the same time I have seen prettier editions. This is, let's share. So it very much gives anime vibes, like this alternative cover, very much giving anime vibes, which is pretty cool. But this is, I believe, a woman owns a pawn shop that people pawn their life choices and deepest regrets. So we follow a woman. She, on her very first day of taking over this pawn ship from her father, wakes up to it being like items being stolen and her father missing. So she goes on a journey to try and find him. Hearing a lot of things that this is very whimsical, very like Studio Ghibli vibes, which I love, and I'm very excited to get to this one. I am honestly more shocked than anything else that I just haven't picked it up yet, but you know, just have had so many other books to read. Then keeping with Owlcrate, we have this is a heavy one, The Courting of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. So this I think was October or November. Here's the edition, a beautiful little couple here. And then, okay, so Alternative Dust Jacket. And back maybe hope was mortal magic, and no more fresh starts but a chance to water a seed to let something grow and bloom. Very nice edition. This is hefty too. So in this one, after losing both their parents, Bristol Keats and her sister struggle to stay afloat in their small quiet town. When Bristol begins to receive letters from the aunt she's never heard of, who promises she can help, she reluctantly agrees to meet and discovers that everything she thought she knew about her family is a lie. Her father might even still be alive, not killed but kidnapped by a terrifying creature and taken to a whole other realm, the one he is from. Desperate to save her father and know the truth, Bristol journeys to a land of gods and fae and monsters. Pulled into a dangerous world of magic and intrigue, she makes a deadly bargain with a fae leader. But what she doesn't know is that he's the one who drove her parents to live a life on the run, and he is just as determined as she is to find her father, dead or alive. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds, you know, a little fae romance. I'm always down for that. The final Owlcrate monthly book we have, I think this was February, is Wooing the Witch Queen, which I'm very excited about this one, but I do need to share. So this is the Alternative Dust Jacket, which is gorgeous, but the one that came on the book, the most god-awful ugly thing I've seen. Like, who the hell thought that this would be a good like cover, like a good special edition cover? Genuinely can't understand it because that is so fucking ugly. Here's an Eternal Dust Jacket, and also like just look at these sprayed edges. Think if it reminds you of anything, because like once I kind of saw it, I cannot unsee it now, and I really don't like it. But yeah, this edition, beautiful. The actual dust jacket that they had on it, god awful. Okay, and the premise of this one: in a gaslit world where hags and ogres lurk in thick pine forests, three magical queens form an uneasy alliance, and love turns their world upside down. So we're just following the three worlds. I got three queens. Okay. Down. Excited. This, yeah, that's beautiful, but you know. So I did also get one other special edition from Owlcrate, which is Aragon. I couldn't not get this one. This one's way too pretty. And Aragon's one of probably my all-time favorite book that I read like when I was a teenager and in middle school. Like it's one of those series that means so much to me. So here it is. We're just gonna enjoy all the beauty. Here's the internal dust jacket, not dust jacket, internal art on the end pages. And then the alternate dust jacket, just Saphira in her little armor. And then here's the naked heart. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy I got this one. The Broken Binding is doing the entire series too, and I think I'm gonna get it because, you know, the nostalgia is so strong, and I think I need it so much. But that one I'm so happy with. And then finally I have a few books from Arcane Society, which is the only other subscription I'm subscribed to. They do bi-monthly fantasy romance, usually 2 books, and I've been very liberal with my skips this year. They haven't really come out with any in a little bit that I've been excited about, but I do have a few here that I am very happy. So first off, we have from Karina Halley, Blood Orange and Blood Rose. This is a vampire duet. So we're basically following Dracula through the years and his immortal love, who is basically cursed to die and be reincarnated and always like find him throughout life but not be able to stay with him. And this is one of my favorite vampire romances that I've read in a long time. One of my favorite like dark romances too, and just really I think like a fantastic time. So I just again like think that these are so intensely stunning. Arcane Society does so good with their editions. Like I really haven't had that many that I can say I didn't enjoy, but yeah, these are special to me. These are very special. And then the final two I have are from an Ivy Asher box, who is another author I really like. So this one is Into Their Woods by Ivy Asher and Ann Denton. Here's the edge. It's a wolf. This is a Why Choose Shifter romance. So it is a woman who she's trying to like change up her life and drives into this small town and randomly gets drawn into a like werewolf hunt where basically she is somebody kidnaps her and puts her in the woods, where there's this ritual where anybody who's in the woods in like a red cloak is deemed as wanting to find their mate. So some wolves find her, they mark her as their mate, and now she is in this town trying to figure out who kind of like attacked her and what that means for her, also figuring out that she is in fact a werewolf and just trying to come into her powers. Really enjoyed it. It is the first book in a duology, so I'm really hoping they do an edition for the second one when it comes out, which I think is like any day now. So really love this one, and I can't get over that. Oh man, I don't know if you can hear the rain, but that just started like wildly. And then the other book they did, this is the Osseous Chronicles by Ivy Asher, which hello, that is like the sexiest cover ever. Here's the edge. So I think the first book in this one is called The Bone Witch, so very fitting for this. But this one is incredible because they did basically an entire series. Like, hello, sexy lady. So yeah, they did an entire omnibus of 3 books in this one, which truly incredible. There's The Bone Witch, something else, and something else. Wow, that was good, Kathleen. But I just want to share too, like, they do illustrations in their books, which really like just elevate it and make it just so much more special. Like, it's usually the same illustration to start off all of the chapters, but you know, it's like, it's nice to see. I really appreciate it. So the books, there's The Bone Witch, The Blood Witch, and The Bound Witch. So I'm excited. I need to get to these very soon. I want to read all of her backlist, and of course I'm gonna have to read this, but this is one of the most stunning editions I think I've ever read. So again, good job, Arcane Society. So there is my little book haul for the last few months. If I had to pick a favorite edition out of this entire haul, I think I have to go with Aragon, just because of the nostalgia factor, and I am so happy that companies are doing special editions of Aragon. It means so much to me. So this one's probably my favorite. In terms of artwork, I think it could be the Osseous Chronicles, or Blood Orange. So again, like, good job, Arcane Society. Hello. So thanks for watching today's video. It was just a very quick few months. In terms of book hauls, we'll probably be doing it like this, like every 3 to 4 months. As I have things that I've collected, I will come in here because we're trying to majorly cut back on how much money we're spending, basically. So thank you for watching today's video. Check out my channel. We have tons of other bookish stuff on here, and subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I will see you in another video soon. Bye.